masses are given to you, and their respective position vectors are given to you. So find the position of the position vector of the center of mass. Jhansi has answered. Very good, bacha. Anyone else? Anyone else? Come on, guys. Vishwa has also answered. Jhansi, Vishwa, और कोई? Vineet has answered. All of them are answering. All of them are giving the same answer. Very good. That's a good continuity. Gaurav Tiwari has also answered the same. Chali, it doesn't require much of your time. So let me solve this one for you. ठीक है, तो इसमें कैसे निकालोगे बच्चा लोग? So we know the formula to find position vector of center of mass. So we know r vector. This will be equal to m1 r1 plus m2 r2 plus m3 r3 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3. Guys, think about it. This is the formula that you have to use. This is the basic formula, the first formula that we come across in this chapter. And those who couldn't solve this, guys, I think you guys are waiting for some magic to happen, okay? Without solving anything, some magic should occur. And I'll tell you what actually those students do. Those students will watch some like some blogs, like Flying Beast blog, Mumbaikar Nikhil blog. They'll watch some kind of some Wala's motivational videos, some Call motivational videos, some Maheshwari motivational videos. They'll search it on Google how to crack JEE or NEET with a good rank. They'll watch someone else motivational videos, strategy motivational videos, strategy videos. After watching that, they'll watch some Saas Bahu Ka serial or some movies or some cartoon or some anime. Okay? And then they'll think of that some magic will occur. Since I have watched the motivational videos, that means I have done something good in my life today. So I have at least watched some motivational videos. So they think that job of mine for today is over. Now some magic will occur. Kuch to jadoo hoega, and I will learn this. I will be able to clear or clarify, like I'll be able to compete with JEE exam, like JEE competition and all. So जिनको ऐसा लग रहा है जादू होगा, बिल्कुल जादू होगा, और उस जादू में तुम्हारी आंखों से आंसू आएंगे. ठीक है? So and when that will occur? After the examination. So जो भी wait कर रहे हैं some magic to occur, that magic will never occur, but a different kind of magic is going to occur, that without anything you will cry all of a sudden. When you will go to sleep, all of a sudden you will wake up and think about your future and करेगा कि मेरा क्या होगा, मेरा तो कहीं कोई admission ही नहीं होगा. Because these things are going to happen. You guys can't imagine those pressures, you guys can't imagine those scenarios right now, but I'm telling you this is going to happen if you are going to do the same thing as you're doing these days. Okay? So if you are not able to, I'm telling you very frankly, but I'm showing you a mirror. If you're not able to solve this question, that means you are doing something which is not acceptable for a student in PU2 or PU1. Are you getting my point? If you don't agree with me, please let me know. Okay? So I have got 6-7 answers out of more than 50 candidates. That shows the most of you, and that shows actually the actual trend of selection in JEE or NEET. यही होता है. Out of 50, only 2 or 3 of you will be able to clear JEE or NEET. हो सकता है 4-5 maximum. बाकी का क्या होगा? बाकी others will be struggling to get a seat in CET. Most of you will actually change your like dreams, goals change हो जाएगा तुम्हारा. You will come to a kind of compromise. You'll try to go for BSc, you'll try to go for, then you'll have an aspiration, मैं UPSC की तैयारी करूंगा, engineering तो सब लोग करते हैं. So anyway, we'll talk about those things later, but I'm telling you very frankly, बच्चा, if this is going to continue, you will be in deep trouble, and at that point of time, you'll again feel like someone should come and help me out. Someone should show me the way. But बच्चा लोग, every time you have been shown the way, but you guys haven't followed it. So in your life, if you have this kind of nature, if you have this kind of attitude, every time you will feel like someone should show me the way and all those things, okay? But you guys never follow. That means you don't want to do something. You want to just relax, and some magic to occur. That is never going to happen. Okay? That only happens in like gunda, like mawali wala jo hota hai na, some betting. If you want to do some kind of betting and all, smuggling and all, you can do that. ठीक है, वो काम करो, मजा आएगा तुम्हें, मैजिक दिखेगा उधर. ठीक है, चलिए तो आंसर करते हैं बच्चा लोग. तो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ m1? तो इट इज नथिंग बट 1 into r1 क्या है बच्चा, तो वैल्यू पुट करेंगे. तो i1 plus 4j cap, सॉरी I cap plus 4j cap plus k cap plus m2 क्या है बच्चा लोग, तो 2 into r2. what is r2? तो I cap plus j cap plus k cap plus m3, that is 3 into r3 क्या है बच्चा लोग, I cap plus j cap, sorry no, r3 is what, 2 I cap, right? 2 I cap minus j cap minus 2 k cap divided by summation of all the masses m1 plus m2 plus m3. 1 plus 2 plus 3. बात समझ में आया क्या बच्चा लोग? इससे आसान क्या हो सकता है यार? You have to solve this only. Everything is given, even it has not made a little bit of complicated. It has not been given, okay, 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg. They have clearly mentioned m1 is this, m2 is this, m3 is this, corresponding that r1 is this, r2 is this, r3 is this. You just have to copy that into your formula and solve it. You'll get the answer. Guys, click yes if you have understood this solution. Those who couldn't solve it, click yes if you have understood this solution. Clear है सबको? So plus k cap plus 2k cap minus 6. तो minus 3k cap end में आना चाहिए. Minus 3 by 2 minus k by 2. Correct है. So most those who have given the answer, they are correct. Meghna, I think you have committed some mistake. Please review your answer one more time. Okay. Rest all of you are correct. Yeah, Suraj, you have committed a mistake, bacha. There will be minus k cap. 3I cap plus j cap minus k cap. All right. Chaliye. So this is the answer for this question. Now let us move on to the actual problems that will be asked. This will never be asked to you in any of the examination. Okay. Now guys, question is find the करा रहे हैं विश्वा, wait करो. Once I'll complete today's class na, after that try to attempt the same question again. You'll get to know. Okay. So now question is try to find the center of mass for this endless of a ring. ये क्या है बच्चा लोग? कुछ इस तरीके का मास. ठीक है. So you can consider there was a disk. ऐसा डिस्क था, उसमें से ये पार्ट को हटा लिया गया. This has been removed. So this is the remaining portion. So what is the center of mass for this remaining portion? Attempt करो, एक attempt लो. ठीक है, मैं दो तरीका बताऊंगा आपको. Actually there are multiple ways, but I'm going to teach you the like easier one. ठीक है, जो कि solve करने में आसान होता है. Guys, try to attempt it. I've given you one way. एक मैं तरीका मैंने last class में आपको बताया था. Try to use that. Come on guys, you can do it. Please revise the last class notes. जो last class में मैंने बताया था कि center of mass in case of cavity. So when some part of the mass is being removed from a rigid body, then what will be the center of mass of the remaining one? तो कैसे होता है उसमें आपको मैंने बताया था. आप try करो उसको. एक attempt करो, एक attempt दो, and then let me know. Okay. Akshay, have you been regular to the classes? Akshay Gowda, have you attended all the classes of center of mass? This is the 4th lecture. Have you attended the first 3 lectures? Akshay Gowda? चलो किसी सॉल्व हुआ क्या? Vishwa has answered 4r2 minus r1 by 3 pi. So Vishwa has thought okay, for a disk it is 4r2 by 3 pi, 4r by 3 pi. So it is r2 minus, like some r1 disk has been removed. So 4r2 minus r1 by 3 pi. But that is not the correct answer, Vicha. Jhansi has answered something, but I doubt it is correct. देखो बच्चा लोग मैं सॉल्व करता हूँ. अक्षय गौड़ा बता दे, तुमने क्लास किया था नहीं किया है? Have you attended last 3 classes? Yes or no? But if you ask something, you have to respond to that, right? Otherwise, I won't be able to answer it. चलो तो मैं ट्राई करता हूँ बच्चा लोग, ठीक है? तो कैसे इसको सॉल्व करना है? So I have told you that you can assume, देखो करना क्या, जो पार्ट को आपने रिमूव किया, consider the full part, consider this is a disk. इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे बच्चा लोग? Consider there is a disk. मैं थोड़ा सा अजीब सा डायग्राम बनेगा यहाँ पे. This is very smooth. Consider there is a disk like this. Okay. This is point O, and then there is again smaller disk, and this is again O. That means this point and this point, they are what? Coincide. That means if you are bringing this here, it will coincide like this. Okay. But the only difference is if this is having plus sigma mass distribution. Okay, plus sigma is what? The mass density, area wise mass density. And then you have to consider the part which is being removed, which has been removed. Usko kya maan lenge hum? Minus sigma. So if you are going to combine these two like this, okay? तो यहाँ पे क्या है बच्चा लोग? Already here it was plus. Now you have replaced it with minus. So plus and minus will become 0. So here no mass is here. In real life that is not possible, but this is the theoretical concept. ठीक है? ये charge से electrostat से ये idea आता है. And when we use that, we get the same formula. That we get the same answer. That is why here we use this approach. Okay? तो मैंने क्या बोला? ये हो गया हमारा एक बड़ा डिस्क, ये हुआ छोटा डिस्क. From here I have cut out this portion, and then left out portion will be this one. Okay? Radius of this is r1, that is given. Radius of this is क्या बच्चा लोग? r2. Let me consider this is m1 and this is m2. So tell me guys, what will be the value of m1? बच्चा लोग स्टेप बाय स्टेप बता रहा हूँ फिर से, आप प्लीज इसको रिस्पॉन्ड करो एकदम सीरियसली. And all of you, those who are lying on a bed or a sofa without pen and paper, guys, please take out your pen and paper and please sit properly. Okay, sit comfortably doesn't mean you have to lie down. Okay, sit comfortably so that you are not hurting yourself and you are being sincere and conscious as well. Okay, so tell me guys, what is the value of m1 here? What will be the value of m1 if total mass you can consider as capital M? If total mass of this is, let's say, capital M, tell me guys, what will be the answer? Or just tell me in terms of sigma. Now it's okay, sigma is already given to you. You don't need that capital M or small m. What is the value of m1? So I'll say this is the mass density sigma. So can I say sigma into area A1? That is sigma into, what is this बच्चा लोग? इसका एरिया क्या हो जाएगा? It is nothing but pi r2 square by 2. Pi r2 square by 2. Because if it would have been a circle, then area would have been pi r2 square. But this is what? Semicircle. Tell me, bacha, what is the value of m2? Can I say it will be minus sigma into pi r1 square divided by 2. Mass per unit area into area will give the mass. है ना? Mass per unit area into area of this disk will give the mass of the disk. Okay? चलिए. Now what is the center of mass? What is the position of center of mass? Let us consider the origin or the reference point is this point. हमने ये reference point माना. So for the disk, can I say for the disk, the center of mass will lie on this line, center of mass will lie on this line. ठीक है बच्चा लोग. So from this point, what is the position of center of mass for this disk? From this point, what is the position of center of mass for this disk? So I'll say, let us say YCOM will be equal to, I'll write M1 by 1 minus m2 y2. Why did I take minus here? Because this mass has been removed. So m1 y1 minus m2 y2 divided by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2. ठीक है बच्चा लोग, प्लस लिखेंगे माइनस लिखेंगे? In the denominator, should I write plus or should I write minus? Tell me guys. When we put the value of m2, वो माइनस आ ही जाएगा, है ना? वो माइनस नीचे आ ही जाएगा, करेक्ट है? तो आप यहाँ माइनस सीधा लिख सकते हो, और you can write like this also, and at the end while putting the value you can substitute the minus signs. Okay, चलिए तो m1 का वैल्यू पुट करते हैं चलो, सिग्मा इंटू a1 प्लस यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा, माइनस सिग्मा इंटू a2 डिवाइडेड बाई सिग्मा इंटू a1 माइनस सिग्मा इंटू a2। ये क्या कहानी है सर? साथ में क्या है बच्चा लोग, कुछ चीजें छूट गई, देखो यहाँ पे I need to use y1 and y2। ठीक है बच्चा, just to make it more general, let me write this as sigma 1 a1, and here m2 can be written as sigma 2 a2. Can I write like this? And then m1 can be written as sigma 1 a1 into y1 plus m2 can be written as sigma 2 a2 into y2 divided by sigma 1 a1 plus sigma 2 a2. Guys, tell me, can I write like this? Yes or no? जल्दी से बता दो बच्चा लोग। Guys, do you have any doubt in this region, in this formula? Clear है सबको? यहां तक तो क्लियर है ना? सेम चीज लिखा जो मैंने पहले अभी 2-3 दिन से कर रहा हूं मैं, ठीक है? अच्छा, why did I write in this form? There is a reason for that. Every time I don't need to use this formula. If masses are not given to you, then देखो क्या प्रॉब्लम है? If प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, actually there is an advantage here. If mass distribution is uniform, मतलब क्या है बच्चा लोग, इसका मीनिंग क्या है? What is the meaning of that mass distribution is uniform? That means everywhere for a unit area same mass has been given. That means, can I say sigma 1 will be equal to sigma 2? यही इसका मतलब है ना? Don't consider the cavity part for the time being. I'm teaching you a very general thing here. So क्या करना है बच्चा लोग? Consider mass distribution is uniform. That means everywhere, if you take 1 centimeter square area, what will you get? You will get the same mass. So for a unit area, mass is same. That means mass density is same. That is called as uniform mass distribution. So in that way, can I say that sigma 1 will be equal to sigma 2? Correct है? So can I write this YCOM will be equal to this sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 1, sigma 2, they are equal. So can I say they can be cancelled out आराम से? They can be cancelled out आराम से. So I can say a1 y1 plus a2 y2 and divided by, नीचे में क्या लिख देंगे बच्चा लोग? Directly a1 plus. So guys, whenever you have to find a center of mass for two objects of different areas, if they have the same mass density, then this formula will be helpful to you. In those cases, masses won't be given to you. ठीक है? तो आपको ये m1 m2 निकालने का जरूरत नहीं है. You can simply get the center of mass in terms of the area. तो ये कब यूज करना है बच्चा लोग? लिख देता हूं मैं आपको, ठीक है? When area of 2 और 3 के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? a3 by 3, ओके? Different objects are given and mass density are equal. बट गाइज ये तो हो गया जनरल फॉर्म. व्हाट इफ कैविटी इज देयर? तो कैविटी फॉर्म में क्या हो जाएगा? कैन आई से सिग्मा 1 विल बी इक्वल टू माइनस सिग्मा 2 in case of cavity. In case of cavity, tell me what will happen bachcha log? Sigma 1 will be equal to minus sigma 2. What is sigma 1 bachcha log? So sigma 1 is nothing but the mass density of full object. जो full object हमने assume किया ना वो है. In this case what is the full object bachcha log? जल्दी से बता दो. In this case, which is the full object? This is the full object. Okay? And from this one, this has been cut out. इसमें क्या है बच्चा लोग? Cut out किया है ना? So what is minus sigma 2? This is the mass density of cut out portion. So in that case, what will be the YCOM value? So YCOM will be equal to A1Y1 minus A2Y2 divided by, नीचे क्या लिखेंगे बच्चा लोग? नीचे क्या लिखेंगे? A1 minus. तो ये हो गया फॉर्मूला इन केस ऑफ कैविटी का. नाउ टेल मी गाइस, अभी इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए हमें इसकी भी जरूरत है क्या? फॉर स्टैंडर्ड शेप्स बच्चा, यस यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. Tell me guys, do I need to remember, do I need to find M1, M2 here in our case? No, if you know this formula, you don't have to find M1, M2. Simply use this formula. तो हम क्या करेंगे बच्चा लोग? In this question, don't worry बच्चा, इससे related we are going to solve many numericals, so we'll practice a lot, okay? So you don't have to worry much about it. उसका solution हम करेंगे, ठीक है? चलिए, तो यहाँ पे YCOM का वैल्यू लिखते हैं. A1, what is A1? Area of the whole portion, ठीक है? The complete portion. So this is the whole part. So what is the area of this part? तो pi r2 square by 2. तो लिखेंगे हम pi r2 square by 2 into what is y1? y1 क्या है? What is the center of mass of this whole portion? तो I'll say, क्या अभी भी कुछ लोगों ने बोला था? तो 4r by 3. But here radius is r2, so 4r2 by 3 pi. 4r2 divided by 3 pi minus what is A2? So pi r1 square divided by 2 into what is the position of center of mass for the cutout portion? If this cutout portion would have been here, the center of mass of this would be at a distance of 4r1 by 3 pi from the center. That is O only. So again, the answer is what? 4r1 by 3 pi divided by A1 minus A2. That means pi r2 square by 2 minus pi r1 square by 2. अभी देखो pi और pi तो क्या हो जाएंगे? कैंसिल हो जाएंगे बच्चा लोग, ठीक है? Now this 2 and 2 will get cancelled, no problem. Now what are the common parts? So can I say I'll get 4 divided by 3 pi will be there. Now this r2 square and r2 will become r cube. R1 square and r1 will become r1 cube. So I'll get r2 cube divided by r1 cube. नीचे में क्या मिलेगा बच्चा? r2 square minus r1 square. So this is the answer. Guys, click yes if you have understood the solution for this question. बच्चा लोग समझ में आया क्या? सिर्फ एरिया निकाल लो और वैल्यू पुट कर दो, एकदम फटाफट आंसर आएगा. Guys, please respond to this. If you have understood this, click yes. If you have any doubt, please click no and let me know the doubt in the chat box. Clear है? बहुत बढ़िया. तो बच्चे लोग अब इसका आंसर कर दो फिर. Again, masses have not been given to you. यहाँ पे देखो मास दिया है क्या तुम्हें? Find out the position of center of mass of uniform lamina. Uniform lamina का मतलब क्या? Lamina means layer. Uniform means mass distribution is uniform. Lamina means layer, two dimensional. मतलब क्या है? This is a rectangular plate. ये क्या है बच्चा लोग? This is a rectangular. ये rectangular है, square है. This is R, this is 2R. So this will be also 2R. So this is also 4R. So this is square. There is a square plate, and from this square plate, a circular disc has been cut out. So what is the center of mass of the remaining portion? चलो बच्चों लोग जल्दी से आंसर कर दो, देखते हैं how many of you can give the answer for this. That is a circle, बच्चा, circle. Vineet, that is a circle. Come on, guys, you can do it. Please solve it. Srinivas has answered R. But guys, please be very, very careful while quoting the answer. बच्चा, question क्या है, पढ़ो आप. You need to find the position of the center of mass of uniform lamina. Position आप कैसे दिखाते हो बच्चा? Position can only be explained with a reference. That means that R is from where? At a distance of R from where? That you have to explain. From this point, from this point, from this point, from where? Okay, so that is the now correct explanation of your answer, Srinivas. That at a distance of R from center of the lamina. That means from this point you are telling at a distance of R. Towards left or towards right? Everything you should mention. Towards left or towards right? Like at a distance of R towards right or at a distance of right towards left? Okay, very good. So that is the correct explanation of your answer now, Srinivas. Okay. So Jhansi is answering pi r by 16 minus pi from center towards right. Okay, let us see. So Srinivas has answered something. Jhansi has answered something. Anyone else? Guys, what is the average number of students in other subjects? Like in chemistry, maths, biology, में तो अलग-अलग होगा. What is the average number of students in other subjects? Okay, so we are like 20 less, है ना? तो 18-20 लड़के कम अटेंड कर रहे हैं क्लास. ओके, ठीक है. थैंक यू अभिषेक. चलो बच्चा लोग आंसर करो जल्दी से इसका. अच्छा guys, how many of you revise these notes, revise these classes from YouTube lecture, YouTube videos, मतलब recorded class? कितने लोग उससे revise करते हो? One. चलिए ठीक है. So few of you do that. Okay. TLP देखता हूँ. TLP मतलब क्या है बच्चा? ठीक है मोहनीश. Okay, got it. Okay, विनीत चलेगा. In app, which videos do you see, bachcha? The same recorded videos on app or something else? Vishwa has also got the same answer, pi r by 16 minus pi. Okay. Now I'm just checking because I have been told that in some of the videos, number of views like in a day or so will be like more than 20. or more than like 17, 18 of the students are watching those videos like regularly. So few of them might be the absentee guys. चलिए मैं इसका आंसर करता हूँ. Yes, Tape has also got the same answer. Pi r by 16 minus pi. अच्छा minus r, according to him minus r. चलो तो मैं आंसर करता हूँ, ठीक है? Let me solve this one for you. So as we need position, तो position के लिए हमें reference चाहिए होगा ना? So that reference point can be anything according to you, okay? So but which point should be considered reference? So the one which will give the answer in a simpler way. So like from this particular diagram, we can say center of mass will lie pakka on this line. Can I say that, bacha? The center of mass of this remaining portion will lie on this line. Can I say that? Somewhere on this line. Here, kahin bhi ho sakta hai. Guys, do you agree with this? That center of mass of this remaining portion will lie on this line. Why am I saying that? Can you verify this? Can you justify this answer, this statement? The center of mass will lie on this line. How can I say that? Which theorem, which concept should I use to explain this? I will say this particular structure, okay, this structure is symmetrical about this line. This structure is what? Symmetrical about this line. ठीक है ना? इसके ऊपर जितना है उतना ही नीचे है. The mass distribution of this structure is what? Symmetrical about this line. That is why center of mass of this structure must lie on the line. Do you have any other symmetrical line, bacha, for this remaining portion? Do you have any other line which is symmetrical, like about which the structure is symmetrical? Answer is no. If it would have been a square, this portion would not have been cut. If we have a square, then this will be a line about which is symmetrical, and the vertical line is also one of the symmetrical line. है ना? Correct है? So now the center of mass of this square must lie on this line. The center of mass of the square must lie on this line. Can a point lie on two lines? Answer is yes. Only at the point of intersection. That is why center of mass of a square will lie at the center where these two lines are meeting. Yes, Vineet is saying it's a diagonal. Yes, correct. This is symmetrical about its diagonal as well. So they are meeting at this point. So the center of mass of this square will lie on all of these lines, because all of these lines are the symmetrical lines. So kya bolenge bacha? That means the center of mass must lie at the point of intersection of all those lines. That is why at the geometrical center of mass of a square line. But यहाँ तो है नहीं, यहाँ क्या हो गया? ये portion को हटा दिया. So now this remaining portion is only symmetrical about this line. That is why the center of mass will lie on this line only. कहीं भी. So let me consider. This is the reference point. You will understand why am I considering that. तुम्हें समझ में आएगा कि कैसे ये आसान हो जाता है. ठीक है? So let us consider the center of the circle, ठीक है, as the reference point. तो हमारे लिए origin क्या हो गया बच्चा? Reference point. Solve करके देखते हैं. तो XCOM ये origin है, तो इधर हो जाएगा positive x, right? And this side will be negative x, no problem. So XCOM will be equal to, I will write A1x1 minus A2x2 divided by A1 minus A2. What is A1? तो A1 मैंने क्या बोला था बच्चा? Area of the complete structure, जो पूरा है. तो इसको आप कैसे explain कर सकते हो? I can explain like this, that this is made of a square. This is made of a square and a circle. ठीक है? This is having minus sigma, this is having plus sigma. If you add them, if this is the line about which they are symmetrical, if this is point O, then this is point O, and if this is point P, then this is what? Point P. That means if you are इसको क्या कर, अच्छा इसको नहीं हिला सकता हूं मैं, तो ऐसा ही कुछ है, ठीक है। आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस। क्लियर है बच्चा लोग? चलिए, तो ये कुछ ऐसा पोर्शन हमें समझना है कि इसको वी कैन एक्सप्लेन लाइक दिस, that if you are going to combine them, what will happen? This mass, this portion of mass will be what? Nullified. चलिए, तो what is the value of A1 बच्चा लोग जल्दी से बता दो, what is the value of A1? Can I say 16R square? 16R square, ठीक है बच्चा, बहुत बढ़िया। What is X1? तो from what is X1 बच्चा लोग जल्दी से बता दो, what is X1? This is O. What is X1? Where will the center of mass of the complete structure lie? So the center of mass of the complete structure will lie at the center of the, किसके बच्चा, center of the square. And where the center of the square lies? At a distance of 4R from here, because sorry 2R from here. यहाँ से कितने दूरी पे? 2R from here. This is the center of the square. The center of mass of the square will lie at the center here. What is the distance of this point from our origin? What is the distance of this point from the origin? Let me write it. This is the center of mass of whole square. Bolo bacha, what is the distance of this point from our origin? Can I say this is R, so this is also R. What is the distance? R only. I like R. Minus A2 into what is the center, what is the position of center of mass for the ring, for the cutout portion? Tell me guys, what is the center, what is the position of center of mass, what is the X2 value for this one? Can I say, sir, center of mass for this disc lies at O only, center of the circle. So what is the value of X here? 0. Now guys, did you understand why did I take this as the reference? सबको समझ में आ रही बात, क्यों मैंने इसको लिया? If I'll consider that, then this will become 0. तो मुझे वो कैलकुलेशन पार्ट थोड़ा छोटा हो जाएगा. Otherwise, if I would have considered this as the origin, तो क्या होता? मुझे ये भी डिस्टेंस लेना पड़ता, ये भी डिस्टेंस लेना पड़ता. You could have considered this is also as the origin, no problem. वहां भी तुम्हें क्या इनिशियल वाला 0 मिल जाता, बाद वाला सिर्फ तुम्हें आंसर मिलता. ठीक है, चलिए. Now divided by A1 plus A2 करते हैं, ठीक है, सॉरी A1 minus A2 करते हैं. What is A1? 16R square minus what is A2 बच्चा लोग? What is A2 बच्चा लोग जल्दी से बताओ. A2 is nothing but pi. R क्या है बच्चा? तो यहाँ पे R ही है, तो pi R square. सॉल्व करें, सॉल्व करते हैं तो मिलेगा मुझे 16R क्यूब डिवाइडेड बाई 16R स्क्वायर माइनस पाई R स्क्वायर. आंसर विल बी 16R divided by 16 minus pi. So guys, click yes if you have understood this. This is the answer. But कहां से है बच्चा? This distance is from center of the, this is from center of the circle. So guys, click yes if you have understood this. बच्चा लोग please click yes if you have understood this. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? बहुत बढ़िया. So ये हो गया इसका आंसर. कितने लोग का करेक्ट आया था? How many of you have got the correct answer? कुछ अजीब अजीब सबके आंसर्स थे. पाई आर बाई 16 माइनस पाई कुछ तो था. All right guys, so let me give you some other question. कुछ और मैं सवाल आपको देता हूँ, आप सॉल्व करके बताओ. Last class I think I have added some questions also for practice, but फिर भी मैं आज करके कुछ questions पूछता हूँ आपसे. All right, थोड़ा सा चलो कोई बात नहीं. मैं समझ में आएगा और क्या बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं मैं? So find the center of mass of this structure. Find the center of mass of this structure. कुछ अजीब सा बना है, but let me cover it up so that क्या आप confuse मत करो. ये बिल्कुल ऐसे सामने है, okay? And this is let's say 2 meter. ये भी क्या है बच्चा? 2 meter. This distance is also 2 meter. Okay, and yeah, and then total length is this. Total length is let's say 10 meter. This total length is 6 meters. Find position of center of mass. तो इसमें क्या करना है आपको? You have to find the position of center of mass for the structure. Structure में mass कहाँ है बच्चा? ऐसा. You're having a lamina like this. It's not E form. You're having a lamina like this. So there are two methods here. इस केस में दो तरीके हैं. एक तो cavity form use कर सकते हो. You can use the cavity form. Let's say find the center of A1, X1 for this, Y1 for this, minus A2, Y2 for this. And second, you can consider this structure is made of three different structures like this. It has been made of this structure. It has been made of by combining this structure, and then it has been made of combining this structure. ठीक है विनीत, वही तो बता रहा हूं ना. You can consider it is made of three structures. It has been combined like this. First structure, second structure, and third structure. ठीक है. So find the center of mass for this combined structure. क्या यूज करेंगे? A1 x1 plus A2 x2 plus A3 x3 divided by A1 plus A2 plus A3. Similarly, for YCOM, A1 y1 plus A2 y2 plus A3 y3 divided by A1 plus A2 plus A3. That is. Reference क्या है बच्चा? तो reference you can consider anything, but it will be simpler if you assume reference point as this one. मैं आपको hint दे देता हूँ. इसको आप reference point मान लो, कहानी आसान हो जाएगी. So from point O, tell me what is the position of center of mass. चलो बच्चा लोग जल्दी से आंसर करो, देखते हैं कितने लोगों का करेक्ट आंसर आता है. Come on guys, please solve it fast. देखो एक तो बहुत आसान लग रहा है यार. आप YCOM बड़ी आसानी से बता सकते हो. You can tell the value of YCOM with so much of ease directly. कैसे? Anyone? Structure. विनीत, विश्वा, झांसी, अभिषेक, अमन, अनीस, बताइए. What will be the value of YCOM here? Very good, Pranav. Very good. It is 5. It is 5. Why it is 5? Because this structure, yes, correct. This structure is symmetrical about this line. मतलब जो बीच से काट रहा है. Because above this and below this, mass distribution is what? Exactly same. So center of mass must lie on this line somewhere. So what is the value of y for this line? It's nothing but middle of it, half. So half क्या है? It's 5. Because total is 10, so it's 5. तो YCOM के लिए मुझे कैलकुलेट करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, सिंपली मैं बोल दूंगा 5 आएगा. If I have been asked to write to identify the coordinates of position of center of mass, I'll first look at the options where y coordinate is 5. So sometimes with the help of elimination method, you don't have to even solve. ठीक है, तो ये छोटे छोटे पॉइंट्स आपको याद रखना है बच्चा लोग. ओके, एनीवे सॉल्व करो, x का वैल्यू निकालो. y का वैल्यू आप फॉर्मूला बेस्ड भी निकालोगे तो सेम आएगा. देखो अच्छा, बहुत सारे यहाँ पे possibilities हैं. You can also consider like this. One of the structure is this one. The second structure is this one. Third structure is this one. So Srinivas has given answer as 7/3, 5. 7/3, 5. Anyone else? Arjun, you are not answering, बच्चा. Arjun NR, you're not responding either yes or no. यहां तक कि तुम आंसर भी नहीं कर रहे हो. चल क्या रहा है अर्जुन? चिराग, both of you, Chirag L, Chirag Shetty and Disha Kalia, जल्दी से आंसर करो. Yash has answered, Vishwa has answered, Rahul has answered. तो सबका आंसर एक ही है, 7/3, 5. मैं सॉल्व करके दिखाता हूं आपको. देखो, तो I am going to consider this is made of कुछ भी मान सकते हैं. Let me consider that as structure like this. ठीक है, this is the first structure, this is the second structure, this is the third structure. First, second and third. And then let us denote the center of mass of all the structures. ठीक है बच्चा? So what is the center of mass for the first structure? Where the center of mass for first structure will lie? I will say at the geometrical center of this rectangle. What is that बच्चा लोग? So I'll say center of mass for this will be at half of it, at the middle point of this x में. तो ये total length कितना बच्चा? 6. I'll say 3, what is the y coordinate for center of mass for this? तो geometrical center will be at a middle of this. तो height कितना? 2, तो उसका half कितना? 1. So at 3, 1, center of mass of rectangle will lie this. Second structure somewhere here in the middle. So this total length कितना है बच्चा लोग? This total length is what? 6, because this is 2, this is 2, so this is 2 plus 2, 4. So left out portion is what? 6. Half of that is what? 3. So at a height of 3 from here, the center of mass will lie. So what is the y for this point? The y for this point will be 3 plus 2, that is 5. So y coordinate for this part will be 5. What about the x coordinate? So the width is 2. So at the middle is what? 1. So 1, 5. What about the third portion? So third portion will have x component as 3. What about the y component of the position of center of mass? So total length, this is 8. From here at a distance of 1. So 8 plus 1, 9. So these are the three center of masses or centers of masses of these three structures. Now let us find out XUM, YCUM. XUM क्या बोलेंगे बच्चा? A1 x1 plus A2 x2 plus A3 x3 divided by A1 plus A2 plus A3. What is A1 बच्चा लोग? So 2 into 6, 12 into what is x1? That is 3 plus what is A2? Area of this one, what is that? 6 into 2. So again 12 into, ठीक है बच्चा लोग, into what is x3? Sorry, what is x2 then? x2 is 1 plus A3 again 12 into what is x3? 3 divided by 36. 12 plus 12 कितना हो जाएगा? 12 plus 12 plus 12, 36. तो आंसर क्या मिलेगा बच्चा? 3 plus 1 plus 3 divided by 3. दैट इज 7/3. XCOM मिल गया 7/3. Let us verify that YCOM is also 5 using the formula. Let us verify YCOM is also 5 using the formula. तो YCOM क्या मिलेगा बच्चा लोग? A1Y1 plus A2Y2 plus A3Y3 divided by A1 plus A2 plus A3. अब सारे वैल्यूज को पुट करो. A1 A2 A3 पे हमारे केस में सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन है 12 है, तो हम क्या लिख देंगे बच्चा? Y1 का वैल्यू कितना? 1. मुझे मिलेगा क्या ऊपर? 1 प्लस Y2 कितना बच्चा लोग? 5 प्लस Y3 कितना बच्चा लोग? 9 डिवाइडेड बाय ये मिल जाएगा 3. तो क्या मिलेगा? 9 plus 5 14, 14 plus 1 15, 15/3 5. Did we get the same answer बच्चा लोग? Guys, please click yes if you have understood the solution for this question. बच्चा लोग प्लीज क्लिक यस इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड द सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ स्टेप्स खा गया, उसका रीजन है बिकॉज बहुत आसान है. ये 12 12 12 सेम ही एक बार निकाल लिया ना. वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड ऑलरेडी व्हाट इज A1 A2 A3. इट इज 12. तो आई टेक 12 एज आउट. नीचे में 36 दैट इज 1/3. सो आई विल टेक राइट Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3 डिवाइड बाय 3. दैट इज इट. सिर्फ 2 लोगों को समझ में आया, बाकी का क्या इधर कुछ भूसा भरा है क्या? अरे कुछ तो आंसर कर भाई. यस नो कुछ तो बताना है ना. विनीत इज सेइंग बेसिक कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री देखना पड़ेगा. आई हैव सम ब्रेन फॉग टू क्लियर. ये कौन सा फॉग होता है रे? चलो बच्चों कुछ और क्वेश्चंस करते हैं बेस्ड ऑन द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर्स ओनली. ओके, एक और एच का शेप दिया था ना मैंने आपको. आई हैव गिवन यू एच शेप राइट. बनाना बड़ा डिफिकल्ट है. चलो ट्राई करता हूं. मैं रफ बनाता हूं, ठीक है ना? आप लोग उसको वो कर लेना थोड़ा. गाइस इसका आंसर मुझे एकदम फटाफट चाहिए. सीधा हो जा क्या? ठीक है, तो कुछ एच बन गया. कंसिडर एवरीवेयर द थिकनेस इज सेम. ठीक है, कंसिडर एवरीवेयर द थिकनेस इज सेम. दैट इज दिस इज 2 मीटर and this is 2 meter. This is also 2 meter. Okay, and और क्या चाहिए आपको? और क्या चाहिए? टोटल लेंथ इज 10 meter. This total length is 15 meter. Find position of center of mass. देखते हैं कितने लोग का करेक्ट आंसर आता है. Let us see how many of you can give the correct answer. This is the see. Either you have to reference तुम्हारा अपना है विश्वा. If it is a subjective question, you can take any of the point as a reference. If it is an objective question, they'll ask you position of center of mass from with respect to. In the question, it will be given to you. They can ask you like this: what is the distance of center of mass from the point O P? ऐसा कुछ करके. मतलब वो from where you have to find the distance, that is the origin, that is the reference. चलो बच्चा लोग जल्दी से आंसर करो. Guys, is it tough? Made of steel. What is the answer, guys? Give me the answer for this question. अरे यार इसका आंसर कैसे नहीं दे सकते हो आप? सिर्फ विनीत ने आंसर किया है. अरे guys, you don't need to solve. This is a symmetrical arrangement. This is a symmetrical mass distribution. This is symmetrical about this line. है ना? This is symmetrical about this line. Why? Because above this the amount of mass, below this the mass of amount of mass, and the distribution is same. Similarly, symmetrical about this line as well. Towards left of it and towards right of it, mass distribution is same. So can I say center of mass must lie on this point. Center of mass must lie somewhere on this point. लिखता हूं मैं इधर. If this is line 1, this is line 2. I will write center of mass must lie on line 1 and line 2. And this is only possible when center of mass is at the intersection. So what is the intersection? This is the intersection. क्या part है बच्चा? तो इसका half has been cut into half. So total is 10. So इसका x point क्या मिलेगा? 5. Hence center of mass coordinate will be क्या मिलेगा बच्चा लोग? 5, comma y point कितना? Total is 15. उसका half कितना बच्चा? 7.5. This is the answer. ये टफ था क्या रे? इतना दिमाग लगाया तुम लोगों ने. क्लियर है बच्चा लोग? समझ में आ रही बात? और क्वेश्चन करना है? चलो अभी थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट लाते हैं. ठीक है, अभी थोड़ा सा एक छोटा सा ट्विस्ट लाते हैं. ट्विस्ट क्या है? ऐसा. थोड़ा छोटा हो गया क्या? दिस इज द सेंटर. यहां से हाँ अब इक्वली लग रहा है. ओके, नाउ दिस पोर्शन is having mass distribution, mass density 2 sigma, and this part is having mass distribution sigma. This is r, or let me call this is small a, this is small a, and this is small a, this is small a. Square है. Okay, find center of mass. ठीक है, find center of mass from, और ऐसा लिखता हूं, find center of mass with respect to O. Find position of center of mass with respect to this point. चलो फाइंड आउट करो जल्दी से. Yes, तो इसमें yes Vineet. So part of the segment, part of the structure is having different mass density. ये part क्या है बच्चा? Having mass density sigma, and this part is having a mass density 2 sigma. So where the center of mass of this structure will lie with respect to O. So from O, what is the position of center of mass for this structure? जल्दी से बता दो बच्चा लोग. बोलो बच्चा लोग जल्दी से. अच्छा टफ लगे तो बताना. ओ दिखाया ना बच्चा? ओ कहाँ है? दिस इज ओ. क्वेश्चन में देखो ना. Let us see how many of you can get the answer for this. बिल्कुल भी टफ नहीं है बच्चा, बिल्कुल भी टफ नहीं है. This question has been given to you just to make sure that you don't deviate from the basics. It doesn't matter how simple or how easier formulas have been given to you to find center of mass, but you should never ever forget the basic formulas. इस चीज को हमेशा याद रखना. Otherwise, what will happen if I give you some basic, some corollaries or some extended formulas, we have a tendency to remember those only and forget the basic one. Guys, here sigma is not constant everywhere. Can I use the formula a1 y1 plus a2 y2 plus a3 y3 divided by y1 plus y2 a1 plus a2 plus a3 wala form? Can I use the form for area wala part? Can I use that, bachcha log? Can I use the formula in which area was included? Answer is no, you can't. Because here sigma is not constant everywhere. Here sigma is not constant everywhere. तो हमें क्या यूज करना है? m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3. Similarly, for YCOM you have to use m1 y1 plus m2 y2 plus m3 y3 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3. ठीक है? और if you consider 2 तो 2 के फॉर्म में लिखेंगे. So Vishwa has an answer. He is saying, sir, at a distance of a by 6 and 3, like at a point with coordinates a by 6 comma 3a by 6. Okay, we'll see that. देखते हैं बच्चा. Srinivas has answered 2a by 3 from center of square. That means you have found the distance. What is the x and y coordinate, bachcha? What is the x and y coordinate? I am asking you with respect to O, and O is this corner, not the center of square. Why are you answering me that? And guys, please don't consider these questions will not be asked to you. एकदम direct question पूछेगा in your examination. They have asked, what is the center of mass for this structure? ऐसा करके. Where the center of mass for this structure will lie? If this is sigma, this is 2 sigma, this is 3 sigma. They have already asked this question. Where the center of mass for this structure lie? Okay, चलो सॉल्व करते हैं. पता नहीं तुम लोग घबरा जाते हो यार. तुम लोग कबूतर हो. पिजन क्या होता है? Like if you are like even if they like hear some loud sound ना, वो मर जाते हैं. तो हार्ट अटैक आ जाता है. पता नहीं क्या पूछ दिया सर. अरे देखो बच्चा, इस पार्ट की अगर मैं बात करूं, convenient formulas correlate, but in the exam such easy questions won't always come. Yes, correct. चलिए, तो tell me guys, where the center of mass for this structure will lie? Where the center of mass for this structure will lie? कैसे निकालोगे? How will you find that? पहले ये बताओ. देखो, एक तरीका ये है. One way is you can consider this structure as made of this structure plus made of this structure. If you combine these two, we'll get the full square. Otherwise, you have one more option. You can consider this full structure is made up of this one, smaller structure, smaller square, this smaller square, this smaller square, and then this square. जो तुम्हें आसान लगता है. In first approach, when you consider this combined structure has been made by combining this structure and this square. तो उसमें प्रॉब्लम ये है कि you have to find where the center of mass for this will lie. And that is true because this is symmetrical about this. But where? वो थोड़ा सा निकालना मतलब अलग से एक काम हो जाएगा. तो हम क्या करेंगे? I am going to break this into 4 combinations. तो ये इसको मैंने बोला 1, इसको बोला 2. देखो कितना आसान हो जाता है. इसको बोला 2, इसको बोला 3 और इसको बोला 4. So मास क्या लिखेंगे बच्चा? तो हम बोलेंगे देखो, I'll write, if I talk about XCOM, तो XCOM will be equal to M1 X1. M1 is what? Sigma into A1. What is A1? What is area of this बच्चा? तो A into A square plus M2 A2. This is second part. What is the sigma for it? Sigma only. Area A square. अच्छा, X1 X2 छूट गया. What is the value of x1 for this? To at a distance of a by 2. Because at this center will lie at a distance of, at a coordinate a by 2 comma a by 2. तो यहाँ क्या लिख देंगे? Into a by 2 plus. What is x for this? Again, the center of mass for second structure will lie here. X for this will be a by 2 only. Multiply a by 2 plus. Third one, sigma into a square into. What is the x for this बच्चा लोग? तो this is a plus a by 2. a plus a by 2. क्या लिखेंगे बच्चा? 3a by 2 plus m4 x1 x4. What is m4 here? It is nothing but 2 sigma. ये क्या बच्चा? 2 sigma into area same a square into. What is the position of center of mass for this one? At the center. वो क्या है बच्चा लोग? a plus a by 2. That is 3a by 2. Divided by. पूरा को divide किया. Total mass. Divided by total mass. What is total mass? तो total mass में क्या लिखा हमने? Sigma a square plus sigma a square plus sigma a square plus 2 sigma a square. तो 3 sigma a square plus 2 sigma a square. अभी सॉल्व करोगे तो सिग्मा सिग्मा कैंसिल, a स्क्वायर कैंसिल. तो ऊपर में क्या मिलेगा बच्चा लोग? ऊपर में मिलेगा मुझे a by 2 plus a by 2 plus 3a by 2 प्लस यहाँ क्या सिग्मा और a स्क्वायर को कैंसिल किया तो मिला मुझे 3 divided by in the denominator if I replace sigma a square I'll get 1 plus 1 plus 1 2 3 3 plus 2 5. सॉल्व करो बच्चा. तो ये क्या मिला? a by 2 a plus a 4a plus 3a by 2 4a plus 3a by 2 4 into 2 8 8 plus 3 11 तो 11a by 2. तो क्या मिला आंसर बच्चा? तो 11 by 10. Guys, is this correct? बच्चा लोग click yes if you have understood this. मेरे प्यारे चंगुमंग लोग, click yes if you have understood this. Do you have any doubt in this solution? Do you have any doubt in this solution? Please write in the chat. Otherwise, please click yes if you have understood this. If you have understood this, please click yes. Otherwise, write the doubt in the chat. No doubt? Okay, no doubt, sir. क्लियर है बच्चा लोग? समझ में आई बात? अच्छा, YCOM कैसे निकालोगे? सेम अप्रोच. हाउ विल यू फाइंड द YCOM वैल्यू? इट्स द सेम अप्रोच. कैसे करेंगे बच्चा लोग? तो M1 Y1 plus M2 Y2 plus M3 Y3. But in M1 you have to write sigma into area. If the mass density for this is sigma, area is A, तो mass of this will be sigma into A. ठीक है? अगर YCOM भी पूछते हो तो निकाल देता हूं मैं. और you will find it right. Calculation है ना, आपका practice हो जाएगा. So guys, click yes if you have understood today's lecture. अगर आज का लेक्चर आपको समझ में आया तो please click yes. So Vishwa, you were asking something. Ki, sir, I have some doubts in like while calculating center of mass for combined structure. Now Vishwa, will you be able to solve them? Will you attempt them again? So guys, please try to solve questions from the topic calculation of center of mass. Now you can solve almost all the question from calculation of center of mass. ठीक है? तो please practice questions from this topic, नहीं तो मुश्किल हो जाएगा. And Akshay Gowda, if you talk about NCERT, then in NCERT you will find this chapter in dynamics, rigid body dynamics. I think 7th chapter में तुम्हें center of mass मिल जाएगा. ठीक है? And in module it will be in 6th chapter. Work energy power में ही इसको include करते हैं. Now what we are going to study in next class बच्चा लोग? बताओ बच्चा, next class में क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं हम लोग? Anything? Any guess? अरे center of gravity बहुत छोटा सा पार्ट है, वो मैं अलग से बताऊंगा. Yes, Vishwa. Tomorrow we'll start motion of center of mass. That means kinematics of center of mass. Position of center of mass is over. Then क्या पढ़ेंगे? Velocity of center of mass, acceleration of center of mass. But that will be combined with the mechanics. We'll solve some numericals related to that, and then we'll move on to conservation of linear momentum. Conservation of linear momentum, that if net force on a system is zero, net external force on a system is zero, acceleration of center of mass is zero. So velocity of center of mass will not change. So momentum will not change. ठीक है, समझ में आ रही बात? तो वहां फिर पढ़ेंगे हम लोग. Then we'll talk about collision, application of center of mass, application of conservation of momentum, and all those things. So, and that is important chapter, bacha. Okay? So I hope you guys are comfortable and you guys are practicing questions from this topic. So thank you guys. Thank you for attending the class. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a nice day, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Enjoy life. Thank you.